It's the Carpool Happy Hour, a new beginning. Hutch, Dawson, Jet, and Gib, and we're back, and we're excited about so many things. But tonight, we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts, what we learned from season 1. I know a lot of people enjoyed it, a lot of downloads, and we're going to talk about the upcoming season, what we got in store for you. So, guys, take it away.
So we want to discuss maybe what we liked about season 1?
Yes, absolutely. Would you say you like most about season 1, right off the top of your head?
I like seeing y'all, every week.
Mm-hmm.
I like reconnecting like we did. We had a lot of fun. Our focus in season 1 was be funny at all cost. And I can't speak for y'all, but I can tell you for me, it cost me some things. I would get home and it's like, do you really feel that way? So that's what I learned from season 1.
I got stopped on the street a lot by people. Are you really that bad a person? And I was like, yes. Yes, I am.
It's funny you should mention that because people had never met you. Like, why in the world do you hang out with that guy?
And you said,
no, that's the way it really is.
And you said, you know why? Because deep down he cares.
No. And I think when we talk about what season 1 was and what season 2 is going to be, it's going to be a lot less of that.
I hope so, because I'm exhausted with season 1.
Well, you need to be, because I don't know if y'all have discussed this amongst yourselves, but how many times in season 1 did we hear, growing up as a small child, and then he would not say anything after that? Or did y'all pick up on any of that in season 1?
Yeah.
I did grow up as a small child, the son of a sharecropper. But, sometimes I would want to say something, but it was too difficult to talk about my childhood.
Well, I can promise you for season 2, I am going to be as critical of you as I was in season 1. That's my promise to you.
That's been going on since I was 13 years old. I don't know how to live without that.
The good news is we've got Jet with us now, and I feel like Jet's going to come off the top rope.
Oh, yeah.
I think so, too. And Jet's known me for a long time, most of my young adult childhood. And I expect it. Now, Dawson.
There we go again.
Now, Dawson, though.
Old habits.
No, Dawson. Since they're both going to be ganging up on me in season 2, I truly believe it's your honor.
I'm Switzerland.
What you should do.
I can't do anything.
You got to take up from me a little bit here.
But Jet's definitely the ringer.
Yeah, Jet, as myself, is Jet.
Talking yourself in the fifth person.
Yeah. But, I wasn't around for season 1, so season 2 should be a lot of fun.
And he saw a lot of problems.
Yeah. Well, I've seen your contract, and we signed you.
What'd you say? Like, he's the new character? What was the TV show you compared him to? Oliver?
He's our Oliver. He's our cousin Oliver. He's the little kid that every TV show would add. We're jumping the shark by him, Jet. We're excited about it, though. But, I mean, listen, you got to pull your weight. We're professionals. Yeah. We're one of the most popular podcasts in the world right now.
Let's bring this up to a little more speed. He is the second part of the plane on Lost, second season that showed up.
I haven't seen Lost. I need to watch.
Well, he made the show better.
Okay, I got you. That's good.
Season 2 and Lost, there shouldn't have been one, so I don't like that.
And Gib, I have known you since your adult childhood.
Young adult childhood. So
that's still going on. Well, and in season 2, we're going to lose a couple segments that were the favorites of some people. So we know not everybody's going to be happy with this. Just as we got our footing and got a lot of listeners, we pulled the plug. And we're going to start over and hope those listeners will stay with us. I think what you can expect in season 2 is a lot more content, a lot more genuine conversations. The conversations, we've known each other for a long time. We want to have just a normal conversation and not always go for the joke, even though it's still going to be funny.
Yeah, I don't think I can't not be funny. So I think the funniness is going to be there. And you agree with that.
No. But, okay, so let's Grease 2, the episode that we did about Grease 2.
Our most listened to episode, right?
Gib, what'd you think about that episode?
I thought it was fantastic. And here's what was great about it. We both said going into it, nobody's going to listen to this because me and you are the only 2 people in America that like Grease 2. We found out that wasn't the case.
We found out because Jet listened to this episode, and I think Jet wanted to chime in that how bad of a movie Grease 2 was,
He's wrong.
But you were in the conversation.
Right, yeah.
You were listening. Tell what you said. You were listening and you wanted to what?
Yeah, I was listening, and every time, I would hear something that you two were saying, and I was like, I started talking to the speaker, thinking that I was in the room with you guys. And then,
We heard you.
well, I'm sure you did. But yeah, so, and it just made me, it intrigued me to want to, engage in this conversation about these two movies, Grease 1 and Grease 2. And I couldn't because I was listening.
Well, and I think that's what we want for
Yeah.
season 2, whether it be a conversation about those awesome movies or just a conversation about whatever the topic is. We want you to play along and be a part of the conversation, and hopefully it's enjoyable. You're probably not going to learn anything because it is the same people that we had in season 1, but hopefully you find it entertaining.
Yeah, I think you'll find it entertaining. And also, too, I will say back to the Grease episode, which, by the way, is my favorite episode. I mean, I can still listen to it daily. I think you could tell, and y'all have used this word a couple of times, passion. We really, really love, me and you generally, Hutch, love those two movies.
Yes, we do. And there's a lot that we love, and we kind of maybe got it
A little twisted.
yeah, we went a little too far in some areas, and we're still gonna have an honest conversation.
Yeah, and we're still going to tell you the truth, what we think, but, tone it down a little bit. And I think the person that probably needs to apologize the most, obviously, is Dawson. So go ahead, Dawson.
Well, everybody's going to say that because you're just going to point the finger at me. But no, I don't have to apologize for anything. I'm the one who was trying to break things up and calm things down, put the fires
Well,
out.
then, of course, you would try to do it, and then Hutch would just start back up. So it was really both of
A
you.
lot of times you're the voice of reason, but we do want to encourage you. Our email address is carpoolhappyhour@gmail.com. And everybody that has got in touch with us, we have listened to what you have said, and that's what season 2 is going to be. You told us what you liked, what you didn't like, and we did listen, and we're going to try to make season 2 what our fans want.
And maybe some new segments that we're going to try out. They might stick, they might not. We've got the ones that we go to a lot, but I think we should always try to do different. And if you've got an idea for a segment, let us know.
Yes, because a lot of what we're going to be doing in season 2 is what people have told us that they want to hear. So, got a good friend, Chris, sent us a long email and told us some segments he'd like to hear because he's a lot like Jet. He listened to it in his car, and he's like, hey, I want him to do this, and we're going to do it. So be ready for season 2.
And maybe some special guests. You never know who's going to pop in with the crew here and be a part of that.
Well, it's funny you should mention that because our old studio was flooded. We've moved to a new space thanks to Dawson, and in our new studio, we can have more people at the table.
Yeah. Question. For season 2, are you giving any hints out? By the way, this is Jet. Are you giving any hints out of what so these people can, the fans that listen, what they can look forward to hearing, or is it a surprise?
I can tell you one, thanks to Jet, because Jet was in he's been a musician since we've known him, and he had a song called 2 Cents Ain't Worth a Dime. Is that correct?
Yes.
And one of our segments is going to be based loosely on that song.
Do you think you sing the best version of that song?
Is that a question or?
I'm asking. I'm asking. Do you think you sing the best version of that song?
Not at all.
Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've actually recorded that song as well.
So-
because you are just that person.
And
You
back,
can't leave it to someone else.
back to that segment, or what is the 2 cents ain't worth a dime segment about?
Well, it's going to be,
The recommendation segment.
it's going to be, you tell us something good, you tell us something bad. Whatever's going on in your life, if you've seen a movie, a TV show, you tell us what you've enjoyed and what our listeners would enjoy. And if there's something that just kind of ticks you off, then you'll get to share that as well. So our 2 cents, probably still not worth a dime, but you're going to hear it anyway.
We're gonna.
Gotcha.
This is one little hint of something's coming down the pipeline in the future. But we're gonna give to love wine.
I've tried. Didn't work.
Well, we've talked about doing a taste test
Okay.
with him to first with beer. Might take that a little further. Try to get him on a Bartles and James.
Well, and let me say this real quick about the
They
beer
still
thing.
make that.
I'm sure they did.
I'm excited about the beer because I believe my taste is fine, but I get made fun of a lot of it because I don't like brewery beer. I don't like any kind of, I like cheap, light beer. I know it's crazy, but that's what I like because I usually drink a lot of it when I'm drinking it. Because I don't really drink a lot daily. When I do knock them back, it's usually a lot at one time. But I'm willing to try because I want to see, Hutch seems to think that you really can't tell. I can't tell the difference between a light beer and this beer or that beer. So I'm excited about that. That'll be a good episode. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we hope so.
I mean, I think it'd be great. And I get to drink a lot of beer too, which is cool.
Yeah, and there's another change we're going to make going into season 2. Instead of just having a freeloader show up every week, like the guy to my left here, and I know you can't tell, that would be Gibb.
Oh, Jet's to my left. I didn't know.
So, starting season 2, he's got to pull his weight. We're not going to refer to him as the talent anymore because, we never felt good about that.
Well, our ringer is a talent, so.
Well, here's the deal. I mean, in my contract I signed originally, I had to buy beer. In fact, they were supposed to be snacks. Reese's Pieces without peanut butter. That was your job. But whatever.
I know you're trying to put it on your rider. And see, what you're saying right now is why you were the most hated of the 3 of us in season 1.
Well,
keep it up for season 2.
Hey, it's not bragging when you back it up. And haters going to hate. But I'll still be here. And I'll still listen to our fans.
You were referred to as a frat boy in season 1? Did you know that?
And here's the thing. And I'm going to be honest with you. I see that. And that's what I want to try to do in season 2. I want to get past me being the frat boy, the guy that's talking, that says things sometimes it's not appropriate. But that's really not me.
So we're going to see substance?
We're going to try to see substance.
We're going to hear it?
But the bottom line, when I walk in the room, I'm not the opening act. I'm the headliner. And that's what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen, when you're listening to this show. With that being said, though, I'm excited about season 2.
Of course you are.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And one other change before we wrap it up is we released Monday through Thursday for season 1. Going into season 2, this has been a request because people that listen to the show wanted it on Friday. So we're gonna do 5 episodes a week if we can do it.
And listen, when we talk about this people listen to podcasts, I think we need to mention it's not just people listening locally. It's not just people listening in the nation. Dawson, internationally, people are listening. We got listeners in India,
Korea, Australia, Belgium,
Thorsby, Alabama.
We got that one listener, or maybe it's more than one because there was multiple downloads in South Korea. We're hoping to branch over to North Korea.
Well, that's going to be up to them now. They're going to have to behave themselves before we, and if they can't, I'm thinking maybe the carpool happy hour goes over and talks and just kind of spend some time.
So we're gonna hitch on with Rodman. And,
well, we can make a difference. We can bring peace to the world. But that just tells you a small dose of all people listening.
So I'm hoping there's going to be less of that in season 1. More substance in season 2.
Well, okay, so there you go. If you're listening for the first time, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're listening like you always do, get ready because season 2 is going to be a blast. Until next time, you're listening to the Carpool Happy Hour.